This week in Girl World, Chantal pretended to leave for Canada early, and then pretended to not be able to leave for Canada early, even though she definitely totally wanted to leave for Canada early. Hey y'all, I'm back, and just like a fainting foodie beauty on a no-fly list, I'm right back where I began with more Girl World content. Chantal allegedly changed her travel itinerary so she could leave Syria earlier than originally planned, all thanks to the generosity of the adoring, helpful Beezers that actually believed in the Villa 2.0 promise. Then she allegedly fainted at the airport and therefore couldn't fly out. So now she's allegedly changed her ticket back to her original departure time in late October. But she's totally still leaving and totally still following her Villa 2.0 plan, y'all. God willing and the Beezers don't wise up, that is. And if there's any Beezers who've wandered in and made it this far, as some of y'all occasionally do, I need you to understand that Villa 2.0 is not a magical fairy. The Villa days won't return suddenly just because y'all believed hard enough and super chatted hard enough. You can't clap your wallets together and PayPal the Villa era back to life. In fact, let's take a look at just how far Chantal didn't get on her audience's dime.
YouTube is so glitchy. I'm trying to go into my studio to fix my my thing. I'm in Syria. So the picture's in my thumbnail if you want to have a look.
Okay. Here it is.
Basically, there's a banana and juice in a box. And then there's the proof that I changed my flight because I know people already. I shouldn't be appealing to the negative, and I'm stuffy because I sneeze like 50 times just.
Whatever, sure. I guess this proves whatever it proves. There's the banana for scale. Regardless, you didn't go to Canada, and I won't believe you're going to Canada until you're in Canada, and I won't believe you're staying in Canada until you stay in Canada.
Yeah, you guys can tell where I am. This is why I want to change. I want to... Hold on a minute. I gotta try to put members only. Oh, Syria.
Of course, she doesn't want to be questioned or called out about anything. The following stream where she explains a little more about her updated travel plans and such. Members only. We all know what that's about. Whatever.
It won't let me change. I don't want to talk. I don't want just anyone in my chat. I don't want negative, annoying people.
Exactly. You don't want any accountability, any questioning.
Yeah.
Anything that might suggest that this might be a grift. I don't know. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it's beginning to look a lot like Griftmas. Now we have a flight to Canada that's come and gone without you. But yeah, you know, it's the negativity. We don't want that. That's fine.
I have a right to do members only.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm not going up in there to chat, so no skin off my incredibly nosy nose.
Okay, so, I fainted, yeah. Well, I mean, I think, like, basically what happened...
You think? It's
was...
fine. Let's hear it.
So I barely had, like, any sleep today. Like, basically I changed my... No, I don't want an echo chamber. I just don't want lies and bullshit and people being negative for nothing. I'm trying to tell what happened to me, so
whatever.
What's the drama?
I just want me and my Beezers and my ass pats. It's fine. Just say it.
Mark, welcome to Very Important Beezers, Ready, Ship, Bees.
Oh, there's always one that joins up just for that members only when she pulls this, though, so I guess it worked.
Exactly. I just want to talk without people attacking me for no effing reason, so...
For no reason. I mean, just asking where their money went after I said it was for one thing and then I did something else. And, you know, here's my sort of proof that all the stuff I'm saying went exactly the way that I say. And, you know, if you want your money back, that's your problem because I was gonna go.
If you're here to do that, you can be blocked. And no 12-year-olds.
Real or fake, I'm sure Salah and his people are absolutely thrilled with this dainty little fainting spell. I know a lot of us are bracing ourselves for the I'm not healthy enough to fly now at the end of October arc. I hope the Beezers are prepared for that one as well. Either way, if they donated towards this early departure or the original trip, if she doesn't make it, she doesn't make it. She certainly tried now, y'all. You don't get to ask about your money or what it gets spent on. When you spend it, you spend it. And when she's got it, it's hers. It is what it is. You can get blocked if you don't like it.
I'm sorry, guys, but it's just overwhelming for me right now. Like, I know that most people on here don't look at me as a human being, but I am, and I'm just going through a lot, and I don't need to be on here. I have a right to
Oh, I think you're human. I just don't think you're a great one. But, you know, carry on.
And plus, you guys deserve a members only, like, drama-free chat. Okay. Yeah, right, exactly.
That's why we're doing it. We're doing it for the Beezers. It's so they can have a drama-free chat. Like all the drama isn't stoked by Tracy and Teardrop anyway. Whatever.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. I need peace of mind. I'm so, like, okay. So, here's the recipe for disaster. So, last night, as you guys know, my mental health is, like, messed up. I freaked out. Like, you guys were not supposed to hear me say, don't talk to me. Like, I screamed in my life at the beginning of my life, and I, like, ended it very quickly because I was like, oh, crap. No, like, you weren't supposed to hear that. I was freaking out.
Sure.
So, I'm like, you know what? I need to go sooner. I need to rebook my ticket. So I did. And to today. First of all, I don't think you guys fully understand. Has anyone traveled 30 hours, like in economy?
Only you. Only you, Chantal. You're the only one who's ever done that kind of travel. No one could relate.
Okay, it's 13 hours and a half from Doha to Montreal. Then it's like 2 hours and a half from Damascus too. Okay, but airports are overstimulating. They are busy.
Yeah, airports are overstimulating. I could certainly see going down like a house of cards if you are in poor health, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what happened to Chantal, and if it did, that doesn't necessarily mean that's why, but whatever. Point is, she's still in Syria, so this arc continues.
Yo, welcome to Very Poor Beezers, Race at Bees. Is it, hold on. Cowpat, welcome to Very Poor Beezers, Race at Bees.
Oh, we picked up a couple more suckers. Beezers.
Okay, I hear it smooth like butter. Okay, go out and come back in maybe, guys. Okay, so basically, what happened was, and yes, Harley Quinn, I still have to unblock your account. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. I was like really anxious about the trip, especially just like deciding to like, I thought I had all this time left to prepare and say goodbyes and stuff. And now I only have like not even a day. I fell asleep at like 5 a.m. and I had to leave here at like 11:30 because it's like an hour and a half to the airport. So, and I don't like to eat, and that was my mistake. I didn't eat because I don't want to be like, you know, having to run to the washroom when the washrooms are scarce. And
I guess that's fair.
So I tried not to eat or drink too much. Well, that was fine, but then I don't know. But mix that, I think, with just all of the like dreading the trip and being so emotionally unstable.
And also losing control of your rental husband caretaker. That might be part of the anxiety, reluctance. I don't know. Just a thought. It could also be that it's all just one big grift. That's certainly another possibility that I don't think all of us over here in Hater Nation are ready to take off the table yet either, to be honest. Carry on, though.
Until I had to go through the security. And I make it through security. I make it through immigration. I make it everywhere. I get to the boarding room where you're like about to, board. Fine. Then they made us get on this little bus, which I've done many times. This little bus to take us to the airplane. And I was walking all this because like I was not sick this time, but I felt like lightheaded. Started feeling a bit lightheaded. So I go through. They do that thing where they rip your boarding pass. I get on the bus and there's nowhere to sit, so I'm standing, which is normally the case. I'm holding a bar. I just remember feeling like lightheaded, and then almost like everything was like almost like in a dream, but falling asleep. But I don't remember. Like I blacked out for like, I don't know. The next thing I remember, I'm like on the ground and people are like around me, and I was just like, what the hell? And my bad too. I don't know if this is stupid, but I forgot to take my insulin last night. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to be traveling for a long time. And I tested my blood sugar this morning and it was like 14. So I took 30 units of insulin this morning. And yes, I'm an idiot. Please, you can be mad at me for this. Like, anyway. And I didn't eat. I thought.
That's the thing with some of her stories. On the one hand, rule number one, but on the other hand, she is that ignorant. So I really don't know what to make of this, to be honest.
Would lower my blood sugar. I was afraid, you know? Now, I forgot to bring my blood sugar monitor with me to the airport. So, but I basically had help, like, you know, like, are you okay? You know, like when I came to, I felt all right, like, you know, so I just got up right away. I was super embarrassed, you know, like, do you want us to bring a wheelchair? I'm like,
You've never felt shame before. Now we're embarrassed? Okay. That may be the least believable part of this story.
ooh, no, it was on the floor. You know those buses that take you to your plane?
Well, so far she's failed to remember the words gate and shuttle, so that's something.
It was scary because, like, have you ever fainted? You know that feeling of, like, you just completely black out for, like, even a second. I don't know how long it was, but I just remember, like, I was, like, on the ground, but, like, I was so discombobulated. And then,
Discombobulated?
oh my gosh, imagine doing all that with Julia.
Where'd
Oh my
you hear
gosh.
that word?
But
Who used discombobulated? Now she's using it. Who did this?
anyway, so I had changed my flight, which cost money, and somebody, thank God
Here
for
it is.
you. You helped me with that, so thank you. Anyway, do you think it? I don't know. Like,
Well, isn't that something?
so they thought maybe it was they're like, do you have any health issues? Like, some man came. I don't know a doctor what he was. He was a guy from Syria. I fainted like once when I was
Think about it real hard.
and I just fainted once in a movie theater when I was having a panic attack. Have you ever had a really bad panic attack? Break the journey up? It's expensive. I just want to get it over with. The less stops I have to make, the better, trust me. And even booking a hotel sounds traumatic. Like, it's just dealing with anything. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it.
Booking a hotel sounds traumatic, y'all. That's where we're at. Okay, fine. Everything she's been through, or I should say put herself through, and that's traumatic? Okay, sure, Chantal, whatever.
I went back and forth. Yeah, I don't think, like, I think it's like just hit me. Like, do I have airport PTSD? I'm not even joking.
Okay, well, I can certainly see why people are saying she's laying the groundwork here for not being able to fly out at all anytime soon. Let's skip to the end.
Hold on, Salah's messaging me. Okay, he's gonna get some chicken. I don't think I passed gas. I think I did in my sleep the other day, and it woke me up because in my dream I could smell it. Not to be gross, but did that ever happen to you? Change your name to Potted Meat. Bobby Joe! Yes! Do it. No. So gross, eh, guys?
I know some folks think the separation is fake all around, and this is another Tweedledum and Tweedlescam grift where they're both in on it and they're faking the whole thing just to get some money flowing in. Totally possible. Again, not something I'm ready to take off the table just yet, but I do kind of think Salah is probably done, and now he's going to find out just how hard it is to eject one of the girls from your house. It's not easy. I really do think we could be going down an Amberlynn and Wisconsin road where she's going to come up with excuse after excuse to remain in his house. And he's just going to have to suffer through it until he figures out a way to finally get her gone for good. Unfortunately for him, unlike Emily, he can't just drive her the F home.
And in my dream, I was in a car with Salah and, like, some other people from Syria here. And, hold on. And I, did that. And then it was like smelling up the car.
Girl, why are you telling this story? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, when you first meet versus when
She
you're
thinks
married.
it's
DeAndre,
cute.
right? The potted meat will make you pass the gas. Poured in your sleep. The potted meat! Why is it called potted meat? I don't know why it makes me laugh.
Because on any given day, your sense of humor ranges from 12 to 2 years old.
Did she change her name?
Oh,
You're
hello,
so
Miss
cute and
Ma'am.
pretty. Okay, I'm doing it. Let me hear that boom, boom, boom. Let me hear that juice, juice, juice. Let me get that juice, juice, juice.
Yeah, it certainly
Come.
sounds like somebody is
You're
not
snobby.
too put out to still be in
I'm going and I
Syria
don't
in
care.
spite of all the fights and
Get out of the
tension that
bedroom.
she had
You're
to get
thinking of...
away from super early. She had to go early, y'all, but she's just having a big old time. Now that she's not going early, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not getting the impression she's trying super hard to get up out of there.
You better not think of bed pooping. Get out of here!
Okay.
Juice?
Do y'all see what I have to put up with? This is why it takes me so long sometimes to put out a video. Feline interference.
You never ever have teardrop. Oh my gosh. How in 30 years have you never once? Oh, there's something wrong with my guts.
Yeah, there's something wrong with your gut, and I'm done with this fart and potted meat talk. What do you think, Mrs. Fairfax? Are you done with farts and potted meat? I, for one, am not super confident at this point that she'll actually leave Salah's house of her own free will, and if she does make it to Canada, I don't necessarily expect her to want to stay put there either. I know I'm probably whooping all over a dead horse with this line by now, but the girls don't leave relationships, they get run off. This ends when Salah gets the gumption to dump Chantal at the airport or the Lebanon border, whichever's easier, and then finds the good sense to ghost. Which, even if he manages to get her out of the country, I think Chantal will use Julia and any other excuse she can to maintain contact per her usual patterns. And I'm not fully confident he'd wholly cut off contact right away either, even if he's done on the chance he might be able to squeeze one more Canadian dollar or two out of the situation in the name of cat maintenance or some such nonsense. Regardless, she's right back where she started, and she ain't going anywhere yet. And whether or not she does go anywhere remains to be seen. And if she doesn't go anywhere, I hope the Beezers don't think that means they're entitled to some sort of refund. 'Cause she planned on going, y'all. It's not her fault she didn't go. For now, she's back to sucking down Syrian medical supplies, slushes, and whatever closest equivalent to North American fast food Salah can find. That's all I've got for this one. Like and subscribe if you think fairies are realer than Villo 2.0, and leave me a comment. Let me know who you think would be harder to get out of your house, Amberlynn or Chantal. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
You watched it, didn't you?